Hey YouTube, what's up? Professor EDC with another BLADE-OSOPHY Sunday. And before we start, I'd like to thank Brian from Slicey Dicey. He did a video yesterday about the 8 channels you should be watching, and my channel was mentioned amongst those. And I am truly honored and humbled about this mention and about the group that I share this video or this space with. All of them are great and fantastic channels. To those that I wasn't subscribed, I am now subscribed. To those that I already knew for some time, like Blade Banker, a dear friend of mine. I have already told him how proud I am of him and of being in that selected group of channels. And well, Slicey, you may not know this, but I've followed you for a long time, and in the beginning or for some time I keep quiet and I don't comment, and until I get to know the channel and the person better. And you are one of those channels that I learn from. You are one of those people that I learn from. I can tell you that Nick Shabazz is another one, and that Pete from Cedric and Ada. And I take you as teachers and really study your material and the way you do things. So sometimes I may not agree, and sometimes I do agree. But the thing is, what you put up in the tubes in YouTube is, for me, it's fantastic. I appreciate what you give, and this is very special for me because I started this not knowing, how long it was going to last or is going to last, and with just a lot of effort because, well, I'm 44, you are 45, so I'm no millennial, so I wasn't born knowing how to use computers and cameras and all that. So it's a new thing for me. It has its difficulty, and I do my best, and I study a lot. That's a thing I'd like to say. I do put in a lot of effort and study and read articles and magazines and blogs and watch videos, and it's just you mentioning the channel in that video is a reward. I take it that way, and I take it humbly, and I'm just really glad. So thank you, Brian. Thank you for that, as I have thanked other channels and friends that have pushed me and supported me in that sense. So I think gratitude is very important in our current society, and we should not forget about gratitude. That's one of the qualities I admire so much from the knife community in the United States. That way of being, of giving and being respectful. And yes, I have had my some difficult situations in very few cases, but I have this knife here that I want to take advantage and also thank Tom Hosang for donating this honey badger to the channel. these are hard to come by in Mexico, and when he learned this, he just he just sent it. And Tom, also thank you. And well, I'm just this is just a grateful video for me. So, but I don't want to bore you anymore. So let's continue with Miyamoto Musashi, and in this today we have just a couple of paragraphs. As a matter of fact, it's like a paragraph and a half, and which is, as we have talked, very, very deep. In all circumstances, in all ordinary circumstances, whether we are practicing martial arts or in ordinary life, let us not allow any changes. Maintain your spirit and your mind in balance. Let us stay calm, tasting that moment totally, in a way that relaxation is not stopped, not even an instant. And though we may be relaxed, our spirit must be alert. Though we move quickly, we should not hurry our spirit. Mind is not dragged. Mind should not be dragged by the body, and the body should not be dragged by the mind. Let's put our attention on the mind rather than the body. And well, that's just a wonderful, wonderful paragraph that applies not only in a spiritual path or the martial artist path, but in everyday life, like Musashi says. You know, when we are feeling sick, there are many moments where we can sense this, and we can notice, if we put attention, where this feeling bad, this feeling sick, propitiates an unbalance, and that unbalance creates like desperation and perhaps anger and tiredness of feeling that way, you know. But what happens if we breathe and notice this and just try to keep balance? What happens is, and this as I say out of experience, what happens is the pain doesn't increase. That sensation of feeling sick or with fever or just feeling bad does not get worse. Same thing if we are in a business meeting, and there's always something somebody says that we don't like, or that they took advantage and found out some way something we were going to explain, and they explained it before, and if we lose balance in that moment, we could may as well lose our jobs right there. The same with our relationships. We may be hearing things we don't like from our partner, and the worst we can do is lose balance. So this instruction that Musashi gives us is also an instruction that is given in meditation, to observe the mind and not let the body take over and not let mind take over, but stay there as an observer of both. And a wonderful way we can do that is through breathing. You know, if we focus our attention on inhaling and exhaling, and that rhythm, as Musashi also mentioned, remember last class he talked about rhythm, and that's a rhythm, that's a magical rhythm, something that it's very important to take into consideration, the breathing rhythm, and noticing exactly mind and the sensations we're going to feel in the body, and not allowing the sensations of the body and of the mind take over. So, you know, it's a bit like stropping. As we strop, we don't put a lot of pressure on the blade. We just use the weight of the knife. If the knife is too light, we might apply a bit of pressure in different points, but we're going to know how to do it depending on our observation. And as we feel the angle on the knife, of the knife on the leather, you know, so it's a thing that I find very interesting and very relaxing doing when stropping. You know, it has to be something soft. It has to be something with a certain rhythm. Otherwise, we'll go wrong, and we'll have the edge just not come out as we want. And well, I'm just I'm just so excited and happy because of what just happened with Brian and this. It really has been a lot of work, and with a lot of people telling me that couldn't be done, or how hard it is, and I kept my attention, focused it, and kept on stropping my mind softly, relaxing, breathing, focusing my attention. And of course, sometimes there might be certain imbalances, but in the end, I'm just getting a lot of support from the United States community, and I'm really thankful of all you guys. And in this occasion, thank you, Brian. Wish you the best always, my friend. And Ben, Blade Banker, wish you the best, my friend. I know you're going through difficult times as well. So that's it for today. Please comment. And as a professor, and I write it with one S because in Spanish is with one S, I'm going to leave you some homework. And your homework is going to be, please subscribe, share, click on the bell for notifications, like, and participate. There's my email and my Instagram in case you want to contact me. Thank you, guys. Have a great week. Take care.